It could be a soggy, active weekend. Some rumbles of thunder possible. I think the heaviest rain Friday night into Saturday. And then look what happens on the tail end of that next week. Yeah, it's rain and snow in 30s Tuesday.
At least it'll be December by that time. All right, Tom, thank you. Apple iPhones may get more expensive, and Cyber Monday was more of a blowout than expected. Jane King has these stories and so much more. It's today's Business Report.
Cyber Monday was on track to bring in a record $7.9 billion in U.S. online sales as millions of shoppers scoured for steep discounts on everything from Lego sets to big screen TVs. The marketing event picked up steam last night as West Coast shoppers looked for deals after work and those on the East Coast made purchases before bedtime. This is all according to Adobe Analytics. It measures transactions from 80 of the top 100 U.S. retailers. Now, a late evening forecast from Adobe estimated sales would be $100 million more than it had expected. President Trump appears to be shutting the door on a temporary ceasefire and an ongoing tit-for-tat trade war with China. He also warned once again he was poised to slap a third round of tariffs on Chinese goods if there is no agreement. Trump said in the interview that could include tariffs on Apple products imported from China, including iPhones and laptops. And the younger Gen Z may have a leg up on millennials when it comes to housing. At least 100,000 Gen Zers already own property, yet millennials are still mostly renting. Property Shark says most Gen Zers are flexible on housing, but won't compromise on space. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your business update.
Jane King, thanks so much. Let's take a look and see how stocks are performing right now. Dow Jones Industrial down 45 points to sit at 24,595. NASDAQ Composite doing the same thing. It's down 3 points to sit at 7,078. Now, we had a day to give thanks. Now it's time to give back. Giving Tuesday is a day devoted to giving back to charitable causes. Last year, the one-day giving promotion raised more than $300 million in 24 hours. But if you're more focused on getting back in the form of a tax break come in April, you may want to take a look at the new rules from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017. According to a study from the American Enterprise Institute, charitable giving is expected to decrease by $17 billion this year because of this new tax law. 4/5 of this decline is driven by an increase in the number of taxpayers who claim the standard deduction, which nearly doubled for singles to about $12,000. Chris?
So this new study shows that women sleep better